Good morning, everybody. Hello and howdy and welcome. While I do prefer the aesthetic appeal of the kind of cyan Lego brick theme for the chat box on the left there, box, it's the end of Pride Month. It is June 30th. We are at the end of the month, and you know what? We're going full rainbows over here. You gotta. Actually, in fact, just to rep my own specific theme, but better too. 1 second. You know, there we go. Howdy folks, it's Ada, once again. Also known as Rafker, I don't want to use that name though. It's just Ada. I am a programmer person. I'm one of those trans women as well, which is a pretty large pretty big overlap in the Venn diagram, I do believe. Everything on stream you see I've made myself, except for the game, of course, but not make Dark Souls free, but that would be a very cool thing to have done. And today we're finishing Dark Souls free because I cannot imagine that it will take me more than maybe an hour to beat this final boss. If it does, oops. But it's also the end of the month. You know, we finally reached it. Let me just... Actually, I like the distraction. It's rainbows, it's colorful, it's bright, I love it. I have made plans for making good Dark Souls themed borders and stuff for the stream, but obviously I've not made them yet. My energy's been low. Oh, I need to be in the game. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this game. It's been a very fun game. I'll definitely... Oh, actually... I need to make a note to myself to remember, hey, do a quick tier list of bosses after I finish this, because I was interested in doing that before. Where's my pencil? DS3 boss tier list. Because also, I want to find out if I missed any. There we go. Yeah, it's been a very nice time playing this. I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been a nice time Pride monthing as well. There was such good motivation to make some stuff. I never got around to making a couple things I wanted to. That's just how it goes sometimes, you know? I'm happy with what I did do and what I can do in the future now. You know, you build everything up so you can make the best fiends next time. We are looking fancy and fine in this outfit, my goodness. It's kind of ridiculous how little armor I have in this game at this point for how much I complained about that early on. uh, what a gaffe. But yep, we are ending this now. I'm up very early. Oh, I didn't do my proper thing. Hello folks, it's Ada. It is 7:19 a.m. on the east coast of Canada. Looking out the window, we got some overcast clouds going, bit of blue sky though. Weather's supposed to hit 28 degrees or something like that, Celsius of course. So it's gonna be real nice and warm, probably very humid as well. Do be mindful of that kind of heat bubble thing where it's so humid you can't sweat. It's nasty. I just noticed a pop-in on the rainbow thing that hasn't happened in a while. But you know what? Sometimes you get surprised by the trans flag. Hey, it happens. I ain't gonna quibble. But yeah, I think we're just gonna finish it. Because, I mean, what is there to do? DLC is finished. We beat Gale. We freed the spirit of Mr. Patches. This Dark Souls 3 was very good at giving nice little like send-offs and continuations on some characters. I was like, oh, that's nice. And yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done. I've probably missed some stuff. I mean, Grey Rat died. That's very sad. Even though technically I didn't do anything wrong for the sequence, it's just a flag got triggered. I haven't resolved her Fane. Don't know what it is. I've bought all her Fanes, but she's not said anything else.
No matter. It only and besides, it will not change my...
She's very nice. Happy Pride, everybody. I still have this going too. I still got my fun toys, unless one didn't break. Yeah. I need to make the secondary font a little smaller on that. It's a little bit too large for like the shine effect to work fully, but I still like it. Like this guy, I finished his feint because I found him dead in the world, which means you did an NPC correctly in this game. Um, yeah, I don't know what to do with any of these people. This game's very unclear about that. But it doesn't matter anymore because it's the end. We have to go kick one guy's ass and then we're done here. My goodness. I definitely am going to replay this at some point with more knowledge of how to do quest lines properly for all the NPCs.
Well, that is good, wasn't
But
it?
for now and for today,
There are two ways to smith weapons.
we're going to let Andre do one more
Simple
of these.
reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element.
I like this guy. He's always been a good buddy.
Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them
Oh, I'm going to
well,
miss this guy.
and they won't let you down.
Thanks, man.
I don't.
It's been such a pleasure. Yeah, there's not really much to do. DLC's done. We wrap things up. We already kicked off the end sequence too, so I think the lady over here doesn't really have anything to do because I never found uh Arlan? What's his name again? I found his buddy who tried to kill me, but I didn't actually find like the guy.
Idly think not on thy fears.
Hey
The dark
Vormire,
sigil will guide thee.
glad to hear from you. Yeah, we're gonna kick this final boss's ass and then get to some
Pride,
DS2.
our Lord of
End of
Hollows.
Pride, end of DS3, but right before the end, I'm gonna kick off the Dark Souls game that some trans women are crazy about, or really hate. It's really one or the other of Dark Souls 2, ain't it? Hope your Monday's going good, hope the vibes are nice, and I hope you enjoy a little bit of this background work we're going on.
Our Lord, and knowest thou of a hero?
Henri!
This fellow for what?
Ah,
Link.
I have no idea what's going on with that guy. I feel like the fact that his corpse is still here means something should go on with this guy too. I don't know. It's all a mystery to me. Let's go beat up a guy. And then spend an hour in character creation. Especially in DS2 where you get so zombified. It's gonna be fun making a character who gets ruined. Let's do it. Where am I supposed to go again for this? That's not there. No. Wouldn't it be... Oh yeah, that's not visible at all. I'll get around to making more of those assets at some point. Actually, where is the teleport for this, huh? I feel like I missed some stuff in Dreg still, just given how few bonfires I found. But it matters not. One day there'll be a replay. Actually, I look forward to replaying this also when I've like made way more assets and stuff for it. Um, where's the warp for this, actually, come to think of it? I'm trying to remember how I did it before. Wait, now it's Aldrich. Catacomb. We have ours. We have that place. The underground version. Oh, I guess it is, yes, because there wasn't actually a bonfire inside the shrine in the weird Gundyr alt dimension, right? I do look forward to eventually playing this with like nicer stream assets because like, the Lego bricks and stuff are fun. Obviously, it's Pride, so colorful is very good. Um, but I was thinking like I think it's interesting to have that kind of like enhanced UI experience kind of thing, just having some like nice decorative thematic stuff all around it. So I look forward to eventually building that up proper. And having examined the UI interfaces for these games, I gotta say, Dark Souls 2 kind of hits the best for that kind of thing. You know, like, I think Dark Souls 3, I mean, this one has a nice, like, simplicity to its design. I think it works very well. But at the same time, it's kind of simple. It's just dots and, like, a square kind of whatever, if you, like, you know, look closely at the grid or at the outlines on stuff. But Dark Souls 2's got some fancy stuff going on, which might be hard to emulate, but I'm gonna try. I had a granola bar, and sometimes a bit of granola gets stuck on the roof of your, like, mouth and, like, suctions onto there. And just, let me tell you, ugh. Hey, it's the stuff from DLC a little bit. That whole, like, messed up city. Well, we're just doing it. Sometimes there's nothing to do but to do it. It's been a fun time. It's been almost 60 hours of this game as well. I've been doing this since February, I think. It's been a long time coming. But we'll finally cap this off, finish it off. Oh, wait, Dreadkeep? Oh, literally the DLC was right there? That's really funny that you can get there this way too. I thought it was gonna be a save point. Oh, I have to walk back. Ugh. Now why'd you do that? But as we reach the end of this game, and the end of Pride, I do hope all y'all out there had a good month. Obviously, in terms of real life stuff, you know, wasn't the best. The news wasn't great. A lot of bad things kind of happened. It's the world right now. But I hope in our individual journeys, in our personal triumphs and struggles and what we're going through and doing, I hope you manage to get some good to come out of all of it. Now let's go kick an old man's ass. Happy Pride. That's really good. I like that a lot. Oh, I could summon. Who's you? I don't know who you are. Is that like a Dark Souls 2 guy who wants to come help me beat up a Dark Souls 1 guy? Well, I welcome the opportunity, but also I have not summoned this entire game. I'm not gonna start now. Oh, I wanted to like talk to you about a bonfire first, man. What's your deal? Okay. Delayed stab. Okay, can't punish fair. Okay. Bad idea? Now we're fine. Okay. Gotta get used to my delay on attacks for rolling afterwards. I'm hitting him pretty hard, though. I did have the thought that I might be kind of juiced for this. Oh, I really wish I had better roll on that. He's holding the sword backwards! Oh, he's a spellcaster now. Hold on, I have to bully him. Ooh! He doesn't hurt very much, though, I gotta say. Damn, that track's really good. You're a nerd, you're a wizard, I'm bashing you. Okay, he's back to doing sword stuff. Ooh, Pyromancer! Fun little backstep. He's doing all the cool moves from Dark Souls 1, huh? Flame Within! Or will that flame cleanse me? Pull backflip! He has the Dark Moon whatever rain. He's so cool. Oh, it's a spear now. Hey, what if I just did this? Oh. 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 Oh, wow, that's a long one. Okay, I rolled to the side on that. Okay, he does have a phase 2. I was wondering. He's back! Oh, is that a command grab? Damn. Now, the command grab where he pivots really hard around his angles is a little bit much. He kicked! That's so cute! I am dead if he catches me on like another command grabby thing. I gotta back off for a second. I am definitely super juiced for this fight. Why? Why of all the times does it have to break? Speed around, gotta do this fast. Something broke. Okay, we're good. I was gonna take more time with that because I could, but the game minimized on me randomly, so I had to really quickly be like, no, 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 rush this. Yeah, I was super juiced for this fight. I should not have I did not deserve to do that well, I must say. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, come on, babe. We're doing the cool ending. And I'm gonna check if no, nothing broke. Why did it do that? It's time. This might be a bad idea, I don't know, but we're gonna do it because it's an alternate ending. That seems like it's a better way of managing revolution and, transfers of power. But yeah, that fight felt like it was very focused on like Dark Souls 1 touchstones and references a little bit, in a way that's like it didn't really let it have its own identity. Like Gale, holy shit, Gale was a cool fight. This should have been as cool as Gale. If it wasn't. It was neat though. Sorry, lady. We're ending the cycle
The
of
first flame quickly fades.
we're ending the cycles of power.
Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Power is going to be distributed amongst the people, not focused into single sources that govern the rest.
Like embers linked by Lord's path. Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
We did it! Yeah, I was super juiced for that fight, Warmeyer. I should have died many times, but especially with the cinder from beating Gale that I still had somehow. Yeah, I was kind of. Like, compared to Gale, it's like, oh, they definitely, like, had some massive scaling going on for the DLC stuff to the point where if you come back to the final boss after doing that, it's like, ah, okay. It, it, the final boss was neat. I kind of liked the vibe. At the same time, not as impressive as Gale for just, like, style and visual. It was like, he did the Dark Souls 1 little forward kick. He did, like, the back. He did all the cool, like, all those animations that were, like, interesting references and stuff that I felt like. But it was like, I feel like it maybe should be like the super cool guy with like your character from Dark Souls 1 who like lit the flame or whatever, and the character like mini sub boss gets to do all the stuff. He gets to like do all the cool references in the backflip, and then the actual boss gets to be super cool. Because it was neat, but also it's like the being the culmination and the combination of like all the move sets of all the weapons is a really cool idea. It's not flashy though. But that doesn't matter, because we did it. We ended it. We ended the flame. But cinders will alight again in the future. And he had some style. I'm not going to say he didn't have style. He had some style going for him. But comparatively. Like, you can do a guy with a sword. You just also give him a crossbow and a cool cape and like all of his other shit. And it's like, yeah, Gale. Fucking get it, man. Or what I've seen of like the Night Rain final boss too. It's like, oh shit, that's really cool. But still, I'm not gonna knock it. This is a very good game. A couple weird points, a couple frustrating things, but every game has that. All in all, very satisfied, and I look forward to eventually discovering all of the stuff I missed. Because it's like, I did Sigmire's storyline, I did Laps in a DLC, I did the Dragon Sorcerer guy, and that's it. I did not do any other NPC storylines despite my best efforts. So, I look forward to at some point playing this game again, when I can actually look up how to do some of those maybe. Also, I want to do a quick boss tier list of this game too in a minute once the credits are done. Um, I'm curious to see if there's a boss I missed on the list. This is my moment of like, oh, I missed some stuff. If I alt tab, I'm going to, hang on. Okay, there we go. Has someone made a, oh wait, nope. Dark Souls 3 boss tier list generator? Yes. Looking at this. I think I got them all. So these are kind of cute. Okay, yeah, I don't think I missed any bosses then. Cool. Once this is through, I'll get this put up. Oh, interesting. And why did that suddenly do that? It finally... Oh, actually, is it recovering? Hey, something I did made it recover so that when it has to restart the caption software, it actually does, keep working. Interesting. I thought that was broken and it would do that infinitely. Unfortunately, it does grab attention and minimize my game when it happens, so... Yeah, the only thing I would have missed without... I mean, I would have missed a couple of things. I would have missed the whole underground bit where you fight the old Demon King, because I did not look down on that bridge. I would have missed... I mean, I wouldn't have done Lap's Quest, obviously. Sigmire, I'm proud to say, I did do that natural. Oh, even my bot crashed, what the fuck? Oh, I guess all my local socket stuff reset for a minute. Why did it do that? Whatever. Man, I really enjoyed that. I am finding that hole in the wall to jump through to find his prison cells. Like, ah, oh, thank you. Thank goodness I found that. And like trying to like do the geometry of the like, where would this guy be? Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, I'm glad I played this. It was a good time. Also, it's been fun to stream it too. That's been a chill one. I look forward to eventually making some toys. Actually, I gotta test something real quick to make sure it's not broken. Okay, no, the chat theme is still working. It was a good old time. It was the best of times. Oh, okay, so there's a reason to play New Game Plus specifically. Because I was kind of thinking, like, if I play this again, I would want to do, like, maybe, like, try Magic more or something. But if there is, like, New Game Plus stuff that's interesting, then I'll probably actually... I mean, at a certain point, I can just build my character to do anything. So I guess I could probably just... I mean, like, 40 is the cap for most fans. So if I just get all my stats to 40, then I can kind of just do whatever. Like, I'm thinking for Dark Souls 2, I want to go for, like, parry, shield, and fists or something. Because that seems very fun to me. Because doing the Pontiff Sullivan fight with parrying was a very good time. That was fun. No, we'll decide that later. Oh shit, New Game Plus 8. Na 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 na. That guy only gives you 100,000 souls. Hey, you have anything to say about it?
Chosen one, thou wishest yet, then call. I am a fire keep, thou hast given me eyes. Very well, then take.
Well, I might as well just level up real quick, you know? Oh, okay, so that's when it goes infinite. I think I've seen some people who like are playing Dark Souls, one of the Dark Souls games, and are like New Game 250 or something. I guess they just stream the same game through over and over again or something, which, hey, good for them. That's pretty cool. I wonder though, like, for the RPG number get bigger element of the game though, what is there to still? Is there anything? I mean, obviously I could like slowly get all my stats capped out, and even though it's like you hit the soft cap, you can still like get a low bonus from all these. I don't know. Anyways, I became very religious after killing God. Ah, okay, that makes sense. God, I did it, and you know what? Happy Pride Month, feminism. I did it in fucking heels. Just that good. She's just that good, you know? God, I wish there was an outfit that gave you like those like giant shoulder pad power suit kind of things that women wore, business women wore in like the 80s and stuff. That'd be really funny. But I mean, that is Dark Souls 3 in a nutshell. We did it. It's been a pleasure, folks. Let me get the next thing loaded up real quick. I can't make OBS show this screen while I work on another screen, can I? Or if I can, I don't know how. So you get to watch me mess around with the border. Game close. You can see the background with all the fireworks. I need. And I've done this before. Where is it? One second. Okay. So if that's the window and it's over here, then oh, I guess I can do yes. Let's put a crop on that. which I would have done before, but I didn't think about this until just now. Oops. A little bit too much. Okay, that's mostly visible. Good enough. So I just want to think about bosses for a minute, you know? Kind of put a cap on the experience, review. So first of all, it's obvious. It's not, it's like just it, best fight in Dark Souls I think ever is Gale. It has so much style. They really just figured out how to make this stuff feel good. And it's like, yeah, it's Gale. 100% it's just Gale. Um, just the red cloak that like sweeps in and he attacks as well for like the little like two buffer feigns. Like it just adds an element to like it's not just like dodge rolling the enemy's like sword or whatever. Like there's this extra like element to it that just adds to the satisfaction of actually rolling through stuff properly, as well as making this like inside safe zone so that it's like you need to be aggressive and keep in there because he specifically like is capturing the escape rolls. So I was like, it's encouraging the aggression, it's encouraging to keep it in close. It looks cool as fuck. Only thing I would say is it is hard to see what's happening in that fight sometimes. It is a little bit difficult at times to like know what is going on. But other than that, amazing fight. I just realized I could just do the F11 thing on this and I don't have to worry about the crap. I didn't think about that. Oops. There we go. Perfect. So, I mean, Gale is just top. Let's see. Ancient Wyvern was a gimmick fight. It was kind of neat. It wasn't really memorable though. I think probably like B tier or something, I would say. Let's see. Abyss Watchers was very neat. I liked the idea of it. Like these soldiers fighting endlessly. Um, it's kind of like a little battle royale they're doing, and every time they die, they just get back up and do it again. It's neat. Though, I mean, basically, it's tricky until you realize you just punish the overheads, and then you always get that pretty consistently. Um, but like, it's a satisfying fight, I think. Standard, but like still like good. You get a cool weapon from it that's not very good, but I'm almost tempted to put it in a lower rank just because it did kind of give me a weapon that hindered me for a long time. But it be. Midir is not a good fight. Um, it's not. It's too long. It's boring. It's only tense because it takes 20 minutes. It's like it's the equivalent of trying to play all of Mario with one life, where it's like at any given time, a particular level isn't super difficult. It just requires like correct execution, which I mean, you can say about anything maybe. That might be like a weird way to phrase it, but it's just like it's hard because it's unforgiving, not because it's an interesting challenge. And I didn't like Medieval. I did it in like an hour and a half. It took me longer to do Boreal Dancer than it did for me to do Medir, but I don't think Medir is very fun though. Boreal Dancer, actually, Pontiff Sullivan. He took me a while. I learned to parry because of him, which was pretty cool. That's when I was using Pharaoh Greatsword, though. He would have been so much easier if I wasn't doing that. Where would I put Pontiff? I like when he does the stand summon, when he just like gets that second copy of himself behind himself. It's stylish and it's cool, but it is, I think, a big sticking point just because it's a little maybe overtuned. Is it though? I don't know. Because basically, if you can parry him consistently, phase one is nothing. It's the fact that you can't parry him in phase two, and you just have to do him raw, that I'm like, maybe a B. He is cool though. I mean, I don't really know what metric I'm using, honestly, now that I think about it. I just vibes, I suppose. I mean, if it's vibes, he looks very cool. Okay, wait, if it's vibes, then I'm gonna make gimmick fights like C tier, like that. Aldrich, honestly, not very memorable. I think I did it in 2 tries or something, which just let me kind of scooch by it real quick. Um, excuse me for burping. My apologies. I mean, Aldrich has very interesting style. Oh wait, I just remembered. If I'm doing this with no audio in the background, I should really maybe put on a little something to listen to. And I can also discover which of these songs get me copyright struck. Mm, and I can't really talk about this one though. No, where's my electrics? Yeah, let me just find electric swing thing. Oh wait, no, no. Oh, it must be. Yes. Okay. This just has a vibe to me that I think is good for this sort of thing. So Aldrich, not super memorable. I like the lore implications of it, and it's kind of neat. But also, I mean, that's the fight where I died to an AoE after killing the boss, and then just the game resolved in my favor, fortunately. Um, see, I want to say Sullivan was a better fight than Aldrich, I'd say. So I guess I have to go and see them. Just like if I'm gonna say like that was better, then yeah, that's the kind of thing. Gimmicky fight. It's cool, but not super fleshed out, I guess. I don't know. It's all vibes anyways. None of this is real. Um, it was barely a fight. This was like, oh, that's a cool thing, but it wasn't really a boss. I don't know. It didn't like, it didn't hit, let's say. Is that fair to put it with Midir, though? I think I need an extra. How can I add an extra level to it? Can I? I need more nuance. Okay, there we go. Because D tier is like it's not really a boss battle. Like this isn't really a boss in the sense of everyone else. That's not. It's not really a boss. You know. Let's see. Volnir is a gimmick, but he looks so fucking cool. You know. Yorm the Giant's a gimmick, but it had fucking Sigmire. Has to be A tier. Vort's alright. He's an early boss to kind of get like the point across a little bit of what the game is doing. Gimmick fight as well for Curse Rite of Greatwood. Once you know what to do, it's like early bosses can't be that cool because we're kind of just teaching mechanics anyways. So wait, this is an Eagle song. Ah shit, that's 100% getting caught by copyright. Oops. Well, all my discussion is definitely gonna be wiped, I bet, unless they well, it happens if they mute it or not, I suppose. I don't know. I don't have good like background while I'm talking music. What do we got here that I could use? Oh, just some Samurai. You can't go wrong with Samurai. Okay. Oh wait, I have the multi-track thing. Doesn't matter. Hey, you know what? I got some samurai going. Who cares? Dancer. I don't know. Dancer didn't hit me. I think it's because I struggled with Fair on Greatsword so much. Dancer didn't really hit me that good. I know people are like really big on Dancer, but I don't know. Once I switched weapons, it took me like 2 tries. It's a little bit. Some of its stuff is just entire room AoE spinnies, you know? And it's like, what is the player really supposed to do about this? In a way that's like kind of awkward. I hope the music isn't too loud. Audio balancing. Did not do it ahead of time. Dancer is cool though. I mean, Dancer is at least on the Pontiff level. So yeah, definitely gets a B. Deacons. It's a weird gimmick fight that kind of just took too long. I don't know. It was weird. This guy gave me my weapon for the end of the game. Um, Honestly, it's a fast-paced like rival fight to a certain extent. This guy's pretty cool. I like Dragon Slayer a lot, actually. It has cool stuff that's fun to dodge. It's a kind of fight where like I wouldn't mind doing it like 4 or 5 times, just because it's like I think there's good satisfaction in the movement of it. What else do we got here? First boss. I mean, it's got the style. He turns into a dinosaur, the flesh dinosaur thing. That's pretty good. There is some good value in being able to turn into a flesh dinosaur. Trying to get the music right. It's like, oh yeah, like audio processing distracts me a little bit. Stylish, cool. Not the hardest. I got him first try with the club. I started as the oh, what is it called? Not the wretch. The depraved. No, deprived. Something like that. As a first boss tutorial that keeps you from being able to level up. He's neat. He teaches dodging. He kind of gets across the like faster nature of the game a little bit. Hitboxes aren't super tight though. I think probably I'm gonna go B just because I think the champion version is very cool. Um, he's very rude. He's extremely mean. He command grabs Vieta, and that's not okay. But it's cool. There's an aggression to him that's very interesting to see in a boss. I like the 1-2 punch of looking at these two together just because I think the champion version of it has an interesting like brutality to it. Um, and obviously on a refight, like do this fight, like I guess maybe one metric is how much would you want to do one of these fights 100 times in a row? Obviously, I would love to fight Gale over and over again. Abyss Watchers would be fun. You kind of get the gimmick down. You can kind of just rush it. Yorm, I just want to watch Sigmire. He's. I mean, if it's just that metric, Yorm might be S just because. I mean, Sigmire. It's S for Sigmire. Dragon Slayer would be fun, but not as satisfying. I think this would have a couple more like insta kills that wouldn't be very interesting. And Gundyr, I think it'd be like, especially if this game had like really good like fist weapons or something. I think Gundyr could be a very fun fight to learn how to do super efficiently. So yeah, on that metric, looking at this now, okay, I have more of an idea of what I'm doing. I'm still gonna keep like these aren't really bosses, you know? That's a gimmick. Lots of magic ranged AoE and teleporting with AoE damage on a teleport. Not a big fan of that, honestly. Vort's not that complicated. It's the kind of thing where like if I went back to Vort now, it might be difficult just because I'm so overtuned now for like faster bosses. But also it's like Midir does that same charge that Boreal does as like an issue, and it's like I can just roll that shit. It's fine. Okay. Demon Prince. The two become one. The beast with two backs or whatever. Ah, it took me a few tries. I did it when I started wearing no armor as well, which feels kind of like pretty cool. How do I feel about Demon Prince though? I think It's not that interesting, unfortunately. It has some visual style to it, but it's not. It's really just kill two big guys and then kill a bigger guy. And it's a lot of like darting away, dashing in, AoE blast stuff and whatnot. That's just I don't know. I didn't feel I wasn't popping off, let's say, against that boss. Lothric and Lorien, pretty cool, interesting style. I like the mechanics of like needing to fight the specific person, one or the other. Um, what I wanted, how I was gonna do a fight though. It had good mechanics. I like it actually. I think Lothric and Lorien's a good fight. It was a satisfying way to cap off the main body of the game, because after that's when you unlock the final boss. Nameless King, Jesus Christ. I mean, the problem is style up the wazoo. So stylish. Such a bastard, though, you know? He is such an asshole. But he looks good while he does it. And you can't deny that. This guy's in Night Rain as well. People hate him. And that's part of the charm, unfortunately, is he is such a bastard. Osiros is kind of just not memorable. It's actually to the point where it's kind of like D tier, like why is this even a boss? It's a guy at a cramped arena who charges around a little bit. That's it. It's not much. Old Demon King is like a nice callback to some stuff, but it's again not super. I mean, he does some cool stuff. You get a cool weapon from him, but I don't think ultimately he's that interesting. Yeah, just like for boss design, I'm just like, this is a fun guy to fight who's like, hell yeah, you know? Sister Frida. I'm tempted to be cruel. She wasn't boring to fight. It just like Midir felt like this long, grueling thing where you did like no damage and it took forever and was really frustrating and annoying. Frida though took a long time. Well, not even took a long time. It was fast. She kept killing me. She's definitely overtuned. She should be more vulnerable to like being, punished. And I do not mean that in a happy pride month, whatever kind of way. I just mean in a way of like when the boss gets caught out, they can't just backstep out of vulnerability, let's say. But she does look cool. She got some cool vibe to her. She's a little bit in the wrong game is the problem. But I mean it's like Nameless King with style points. She's a, she is memorable. She is interesting. It's just she's a little bit too much, you know? And Soul Cinder, he's a fun reminder of some cool stuff, but he's not actually like that engaging of a fight, I suppose. Oh, it's almost like a D tier of like, why is this guy a boss? But no, it's not obviously. It's better than that. It's just also I approached it at the wrong time, so it was like I stomped it way more than I should have. I'd probably throw this guy up on like I mean strict comparison. I don't know. Fighting him was just like, oh yeah, I remember that reference. Like, oh, it's that. Like, it's very charming, but it didn't actually make for a good fight. It wasn't flashy. I mean, Gale had like lightning coming down. He summoned death orbs. He had the cape. He had so much, like, with how stylish this man is. Soul really just isn't there. It's a shame. I would be willing to fight him though. I think he'd be a fun fight, like to have him do it properly. But he's lacking the style points. I mean, grabbing the sword backwards to use his staff was pretty cool though. But I mean, if Abyss Watchers is an A, then Soul of Cinder's an A for sure. Yeah, I think that's it. Midir is the worst fight in the game. It wasn't very fun. Champion Grave Tender wasn't really a boss fight. Crystal Sage wasn't really a boss fight. You fight one of those guys in the library normally. Half Light, maybe I got an unfortunate experience where The guy who summoned in was AFK, but wasn't really a fight. And Osiris feels like not really a full boss fight either. Ancient Wyvern is very gimmicky. Aldrich also just it's not super satisfying to do. Kind of gimmicky. A lot of it was like magic AoEs and teleporting away kind of things. Vort, just early boss, you know, nothing too special. Curse Rider Greatwood's very gimmicky. Deacons of the Deep also very gimmicky. Um, it's gimmicky, but it doesn't look cool, you know? Like Yorm the Giant is gimmicky, but is the coolest thing in the game, so it's fine. Um, Demon Prince wasn't super engaging. Old Demon King, you know, same thing. Pontiff was cool. He's got some style. You got to parry him. I like that. High Lord Wolnir. I mean, look at the man. He's a giant skeleton. It's a gimmick fight. There's not really much to it. It has the insta-kill stuff I don't really enjoy about too much. But he's a fucking giant skeleton. Dancer looks cool. The super spinny AoE stuff, though, is just kind of obnoxious. Edict's Gundyr is just, you know, the first version of a cooler fight later on. Nameless King. Very cool, but fuck that man. Frida. How dare. How dare. Abyss Watchers. It's cool. It's like your first rival fight, but also there's a bunch of guys there too. I enjoy that. Dragon Slayer armor. Again, rival fight. Very satisfying, cool dodge and stuff in there. Champion Gundyr. The man command grabs and punches and just like is he's mean. I like a boss that feels like he hates you. There's just an energy there that's hard to capture that I really enjoy. Lothric and Lorien, it's a cool two-part boss fight. You know, you kind of have to like I mean, it's a cool gimmick. I like the conceit of it. I think they have cool moves as well for like dodging to get in and whatnot. I just think it's satisfying. Not the most complicated, but I think it does very well in what it's trying to do. Soul Ascender. Yeah, no. I said my piece very recently about him. Yorm the Giant, it has Sigmire. It's a gimmick fight, but it has Sigmire, and that's all I need. And then Gale's just the best fight in Dark Souls ever. That's my tier list of the bosses. Hell yeah. I'm gonna take a short little break, use the bathroom, drink some water, all that good stuff. And when I come back, I'm gonna get some Dark Souls 2 going. Because it is time to play the one that all the trans women are crazy about. And perhaps I too will become crazy about it, but we shall have to see. I will leave you with the Sammy Ray, because Sammy Ray is a wonderful artist. And I'll also get the game booted up so that I can see if it needs like some boot up time on something or not. It'd be so funny if I didn't have it installed just now. It's like, oh, forgot to do that. Yes, allow changes to be made. Y'all be groovy. I will be right back.